Hi there, my name is Matt Lopez. I'm a 4th grade teacher and I've been using the Smart Board now for about 2 years. And I just wanted to go over some basic Smart Board use. I'm going to do some of the simple things that are going to be really useful for you in the classroom. And I'm just going to go ahead and go down in order. The first I'm going to be talking about how to make new pages. It really is as simple as the click of a button. Up in the top left corner of your untitled Smart Pad or your Smart Notebook, you're going to see a little plus sign. You can just click it, and you have a brand new page. As you can see, my page is completely white. Don't worry, the page you just had didn't disappear. You just need to go back with the back arrow. It's pretty simple. All you had to do is you just made a brand new page. If you want to actually see all those different pages, you can hit these tabs on the top, on the left side of the board. So it says Page Select or Page Sorter. You can actually choose from whichever page you want to look at. So from there, you can always go back to the auto hide, touch back on the board, and it disappears again. This is useful for when you're teaching a class and you need to move quickly between pages that you've already prepared before the class. So, if you haven't prepared something or you want to write something during the class, most people already know about the basic markers, black, red, green, and blue, as well as the eraser at the bottom. But there are also some pretty cool markers you can use. So, using that new page, you can go to the top bar and you'll see a brightly colored rainbow marker. From there, you have a whole slew of different marker choices you can have. My class's personal favorite when we've done something well is what they call the hippie colors. You select the hippie colors, and you can see right there, it's something that, while simple, can be very engaging in your classroom. Going back to our basics, once you've begun writing in those interesting colors and you've begun making all sorts of notes, there comes a point where you're going to want to erase it quickly. Most people already know that you can erase with the eraser on the whiteboard, but sometimes that can take a while. There's two very fast ways of doing it. The first is starting at one point, making a full circle, and tapping in the middle. It makes it all disappear immediately, which, once again, will keep the students engaged the first 100 times you do it. They always think it's magic. The faster way is after you've written something, you can just press the whiteboard with your finger, and if you hold it there, it acts like a right click, and there's a clear button, which once you click that, the entire board is cleared. The last two things I wanted to talk about that I thought were very useful for me when I first began learning how to use the Smart Board was how to copy and paste with my hands without having to go back to my computer. It saves me a lot of time from having to move the walk back to my computer and then back to my Smart Board. So the way to do that is actually pretty simple. First of all, you'll have text most likely that you're going to want to copy. You're going to touch it, then you're going to double tap. After you double tap, then you're going to be able to select. The way you select is by touching and then dragging your hand across the screen. As you can see, I've now selected copying and pasting. And then, in order to copy it, you take your hand off the board and then press a place not in the blue square. This is important. If you select the blue square, what's going to end up happening is it's going to disappear the selection and you're going to be here for quite a while. So if you select the area that you didn't already select, so just beside it, possibilities will come up with cut, copy, paste, and delete all. You're going to go ahead and copy. Then you can go ahead and go to your new white piece of paper like we did before. Remember the plus? And then we're going to go ahead and hold down our finger. So again, go to the right click, and it has right here, paste. Copying and pasting. Made easy. The last, and probably one of the simplest things you can do, is you can delete it by pressing that corner button at the top right there. Each one of these, once you have them as a piece, you can move it back and forth just by tapping it and moving it around. And then you can delete it by pressing this little triangle. Delete. Finally, save it. After you've done all this hard work on your Smart Board, you're probably going to want to be able to save it. It's just like saving it in any other file. So go ahead and go up to File, hit Save, and it'll ask you to go ahead and type something in. If you want to go back to your keyboard at this point, it might be a good idea. Of course, you do have a keyboard button right here. Brings up your keyboard, and you can type it right here. And you're going to say, my specific one is going to be called Basics. I'm going to B-A-S-I-C. Basics. Done. So I hope this was useful to you. Have a great day.